Good morning, all of you. So today we are going to discuss about jQuery DOM traversing uh, methods. Already we discussed the jQuery DOM traversing first method, and now we are going to discuss the second method. Already we discussed the first method. So how the index is going to arrange and all these things here. So here the above every list has its own index. So here the finding of an finding the elements by index. The first program is completed, and here the result of this one, and we are going to discuss about the finding the elements by index by using the EQ. Okay, so above every list has its own index and can be located directly by using EQ index method as below example. So here EQ index method. So EQ index method, it is one method. So we are going to select the index like list element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are different types of list of elements. So in these list of elements we are going to select one of the list item, the in the index. So for example, in the textbook we come across the index. Okay, so in the textbook we come across an index like this. So index of 0, so like this. So index of 0, index of 1, so index of 2, so like this. So we come across the index elements. So already we used this particular index. Now we are going to use the EQ index. So EQ index. So it is a EQ index. So EQ index. So here EQ index method. EQ index method in the below example. So we have one example here. So every child element its index from 0. Okay, so as earlier program we discussed about index. So in this index, so we are going to use from 0, to 1, 2, like that. So in the array we are going to use like array. So like array, so we are going to use from 0 to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So like this. So we are going to use so these equivalence method. Equivalence method. So equivalence method like this. Equivalence method like this. So here is the example. So that is every child element starts its index from 0. Thus, list item 2 would be accessed by using dollar sign, that is a jQuery dollar sign, and list li is the list, that is equal to 1 and so on. Okay, that is equal to equivalence method, and so on. So like this. So we are going to use the equivalence method. So here it is going to start with 0 means, so it is going to start with 0 list item 1, and list item 2 is 1, and list item 3 is 2, and list item 3 is list item 3 is 2, and list item 4 is 3, and 5 is 4, and 6 is 5. So by using the array method, from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like this. So we are going to use the array here. So array of 0, array of 1, array of 2. Okay. So like this. So we are going to use the particular element like this. So array of 1, or we are going to use the array of 2. Okay, or we are going to use the array of 3, or we are going to use array of 4, or we are going to use array of 5. So up to array of 5, so we are going to use from 0 itself. Okay, so from 0, so we are going to use the different elements from the 0. So we are going to use the different elements. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So by using the array method, array process. Okay. So method is, that is equivalence method. Equivalence method. So equivalence method. So in this equivalence method, so we have a dollar sign that is mentioning the jQuery process, jQuery dollar sign, and we are going to have a list, li list in the inverted commas, that is equal to 1, that is equal to 1, and so on. Okay. So here every list has its own index. Every list has its own index, like that. In the index has some number. Okay. So for example, in the textbook, we come across index like this. So in the index, so we have one page number 1, page number 2, so page number 3. So we have one of the topic, in page number 1 one topic, and page number 2 another topic, like that. So here also we are going to use list item 1, list item 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So like this. So we have list items from 1 to 6 in the index. Okay. So this is about that one, and it can be using uh, equivalence index, equivalence index. So here in the equivalence index method, so we are going to specify the number of the particular index value we are going to specify. So in the array we are going to specify from 0, like that. Here also in the equivalence method, equivalence index method, we are going to describe from 0 to 5. So how many elements are going to be present in particular index, and by using the array method, so we are going to specify from 0 to uh, 5. So like this, and so on. So here is the a child element. So here child element is nothing but, so list item 1, and list item 2, and list item 3. So these are all come under list. So these are some of the child elements, and these child elements are going to start from the 0. So particular 0 element. Okay. So these child elements are going to start with the 0 element. Particular elements are going to start with the 0 element. Thus, list item 2 would be accessed by using a list equivalence of 1, and so on. So like this. So we have a example here. So by using the dollar sign, that is related to jQuery selector. It is going to select the particular list in the list element. it is going to select the list in the list element, and here it is going to select equivalence by the index value. It is going to select equivalence by the index value. The index value is going to start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So like that. So the index value is going to be started. So if we are going to select 0 means the item list item 1 is going to be displayed. Whenever we are going to select list item, we need to select list item 2 means, so here we need to specify equivalence of 1. We need to specify equivalence of 1. And next, so whenever we are going to use list item 3 means, so here we are going to specify in the equivalence, that is 2. So like that. So for the 4, that is 3, and for the 5, that is 4, and for the 6, that is 5. So here list of elements in the equivalence index. So we are going to select. So if only we need to select here. Here one disadvantage is there. So one disadvantage, because so what is the disadvantage of equivalence index is, so here we are going to select only list element only one. So big if we have a different pages, so and different topics in a textbook. So if two topics or three topics are not available in that particular textbook, or some other, for example, so in the textbook we come across, if second topic or third topic is not available. Okay, so not available means, so here we are going to specify only one equivalence number, only one equivalence number. So if we are going to specify two numbers means, so it does not going to take the two numbers, because it is going to specify only for the first number. Okay, so it is going to specify only for the first number. So it is going to specify only for the first number, that is equivalence of 1, equivalence of 1. So here it is the disadvantage. So for example, so we are going to write that one. So like this, dollar, and we are going to select the list. We are going to select the list. List. We are going to select the list dot eq. So eq of 1. Okay, so it is going to specify only list item 2. Okay, so it is going to specify list item 2, only 2. So if we need to specify the equivalence number, either list item 3 or list item 4, like this, so we cannot specify, because so here we can specify only the one number only. So we are going to specify here only one number, not the different numbers. So that is the disadvantage regarding the equivalence index. So whenever we are going to use the equivalence index, so we are going to specify only one item, list of item. Okay, so one list of item, not two or more lists. Okay, so not two or more list. So that is the disadvantage here in the equivalence index. Okay, so advantage is, so in sequence of list, the sequence of list, so we can select any of the list items. We can select any of the list items. So but because of using this, it is the advantage, but here it is also becomes one disadvantage. The disadvantage is, if we are going to list only one element, so if we need to list second element or third element, so that is not possible. So only one element it is going to take, and it is going to display the element is not, the element is found like that. So if we are going to specify two or more elements, we are going to specify two or more elements in the list means, so it is not going to specify. So that is the disadvantage regarding the list of equivalence index, equivalence index. So this is the disadvantage of this one. Only we are going to specify only one element, not different types of elements. If we need one element means we can easily specify the index value. We cannot specify two or more elements. So that is the disadvantage of the equivalence index. So here is the example. So following is a simple example which adds the color to the second list item. Okay. So we have HTML opening tag and head opening tag and title, the jQuery example for DOM traversing. um, Next the jQuery, um, the jQuery example and the script type, and the script type equals to text or JavaScript, and source equal to HTTP, that is Ajax Google uh, APS.com and Ajax and jQuery min.js. So we need to specify the jQuery min.js in this script type, text or JavaScript. So like this. And here script type equals to text or JavaScript and language is about JavaScript. So here the jQuery process is going to begin. Document.ready function, document.ready function, dollar sign document.ready function. So document.ready function and list. So here by using this particular dollar sign and list is equal to add a class selected, add a class and we are going to close this particular process javascript process, and javascript is going to be ending here, javascript is going to be ending here. Here we are going to take equivalence of equivalence method of equivalence method of 2 and add class with a selected item. So here the equivalence 2 means, so it is going to start with a 0, it is going to start with a 0. So 0, 1 and 2, so like that. 0 1 and like that. So it is going to start the list of element like that, index of 0 1 2. So we are going to select 2 means, so the list item 3 is going to be selected. So list item 3 is going to be selected. In the add class we are going to add a class, and we are going to select the particular item. Here the script is going to end, script is going to end, and we are going to start the style. Style selected with the color red, and style is going to be ended. So here the add class selected, that is going to use color red uh, in the style, and we are going to close the tag head. And here in the body, so it is going to open the division tag, body tag and division tag, unordered list. So unordered list is going to be used. So in ordered list, so we have the specifying of numbers or alphabetical and Roman numbers, so like that. So here we are going to specify unordered list, means either it may be a dots or some other symbols it is going to represent in the unordered list. So list item 1, list item 2 and list item 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So these are the list items, so we can represent in the division class. So division is nothing but, so if we are going to use some divisions, so we need to specify some pairs and different pairs we are going to use. There we are going to use the divisions in the HTML script. So like this. So unordered list is going to be closed, and division is going to be closed, and HTML body is going to be closed, and the last HTML is going to be closed. So the following um, result, the following result is the list item 3. So this is the uh, program. So we can see this program in the execution part. So here we can see the output like this. Here we need to close the all CSS and JavaScript elements that are present in this program. So here we are going to paste this program, a particular program. So here in the HTML opening and head opening, and in the title we are going to place a jQuery example, and we are going to close the title, and script type equal to text or JavaScript, and source equal to, we are going to maintain a jQuery min.js file. So already you need to install this particular jQuery file. So after that we are going to close the script, and again we are going to script type is text or JavaScript, language is about JavaScript, and here we are going to use the jQuery function, that is dollar document dot ready function, and opening of curly brackets. Here again we are going to select. Dollar is nothing but for selecting purpose, so selecting the list, selecting the list li, and that is equal to 2. Okay, so that is equal to 2 means here we are going to use a list of items that is from 0 1 2. So the list item 3 is going to be selected, and add class. So we are going to add one class, that is selected class, selected class, and we are going to close this particular list and equivalence method and add class process, and we are going to close the particular script. So after closing this particular script, style, again we are going to use a style. So because, so whenever we have selected one of the element, whenever we have selected so one of the element, so that need to specify in different manner. Okay, so if we are going to specify list 3 or we are going to specify list 1, so that is going to, so here that is the list of item that is going to be selected. So in the equivalence process, so like that we need to specify that one. So we need to specify which list of items we are going to select. So for example, so we have a list of items in the particular hotel or some other element, either in a pizza center like that. So one particular item is not available, one particular item is not available. So whenever the particular item is not available, so we are going to select that particular item. So if item is the particular list of item is present means though that is going to be a one color, and whatever the list of item that is not present, that may be in another color. Okay, so we are going to use here, so one, if the item is present, particular item is present in the process, so it is going to have one color, and if the particular item is not present, it is going to represent the another color. So like that so universally, so we are going to if the item list is selected and that is not available in particular process means, so that is represented in a color red. Okay, in color red. So again we are going to use the list of items, like this list of items. So in this list of items we already uh, discussed that equivalence of 2, equivalence of 2 is going to be presented, equivalence of 2. So equivalence of 2 means, so we can have the first list item is nothing but it is 0, and the second list item is that is 1, and the third list item is that is 2. Okay, so here so we are going to use a list item 3. So that is equivalence index value is nothing but 2. Okay, so here like this, so we are going to list the item 3, list the item 3 that is not going to available or some other process. Okay, so it is not going to be available means, so we are going to list this particular item in the red color. Okay, so like this, so we are going to use a particular color. Okay, so here we can see the result of that one. So here the list item 3, so the list item 3 is in the red color. Okay, so here we are going to select list of items, list of items. Okay, so here we are going to select a list of items, list item 1 and 2 and 3 like that. So if one of the list of element is not available, okay, so for example in the pizza center or some other in the hotels like that, one item is not available, so it is a totally a online process. So it is a totally a online process. We are going to select the items in the online process. Okay, so in the online process, so if one of the item is not available, so if one of the item is not available in the online ordering process, so we are just block that particular item. We can hide that item, we can hide that item, or we can use the colors. If the particular item is present means, so that is green color. If the particular item is not present means, so we can represent it is an red color. Okay, so like that in the online process only. So in whenever we come across the online ordering system, online ordering system, like today's we are going to use the Zomato delivery systems. So in this process, so whenever the particular hotel the item is available means, so it shows in a green color. So whenever the item is not available means, it is shows the red color. So like that in our website, so the hotel is going to maintain some website means, so it is going to list this type of elements. Okay, so it is going to list this type of elements. Okay, so like this. So list item 3 is in the red color. Okay, so like that so list item 1 and list item 2 and list. So if we are going to select any of the items, so if we are going to select in any of the items means, so for example, so here I am going to select 1. Okay, so equivalence of 1. While I am going to select the equivalence of 1 means, so it is going to how it is going to represent the result. So here the list item 2 is not available. Okay, so if in this online ordering process, if one of the item is available means, we can show in a green color or some other colors. So here we are going to show whatever the list of items 1 2 3, so that is in the white color. So if one of the item is not available, so we are going to show in the red color. So we are going to show in the red color like that. So in the online ordering process, in the hotel is going to maintain a website regarding the ordering of list of items. So like that whenever he the hotel is going to does not have one particular item means, so we can easily in the web browser, by using the web browser, so we are going to take the particular code. Okay, so in that code, so we can select in that code we can select the document.ready function. You can select the document.ready function. సో ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఎప్పుడైతే మనకు ఒక ఐటమ్ లేదు, హోటల్లో ఆ ఐటమ్ అనేది లేదు, ఆన్లైన్ ఆర్డరింగ్లో ఆ ఐటమ్ని వెంటనే మనము డిలీట్ చేసేసాలి, లేదా హైడ్ చేయాలి, లేదా మనం ఏదైనా కలర్ యూజ్ చేసి ఆ ఐటమ్ నాట్ అవైలబుల్లో ఉంది అని చెప్పాలి అని మనము వెంటనే చేయాలి. ద ప్రాసెస్ని వెంటనే ఫాలో కావాలి. ఆ ప్రాసెస్లో మనం ఏం ఫాలో అవుతామంటే, సో జేక్యూరీ అనేది యూజ్ చేస్తాం. మనం jQuery అనేది యూజ్ చేసి, సో ఇప్పుడు document.ready ఫంక్షన్ అనేది మన ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్, ఆ ఫంక్షన్ రాసి, సో ఎక్కడ మనకు ఏ లిస్ట్లో మనకి ఐటమ్ లేదు, ఆ లిస్ట్ ఏంటి, సో ఆ ఆర్డర్ లిస్ట్ అన్ ఆర్డర్ లిస్ట్ ఏ లిస్ట్లో మనకి ఐటమ్ అనేది కనపడడం లేదు అని చెప్పేసి మనము ఆ లిస్ట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాము. $సైన్తో లిస్ట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఏ ఐటమ్ అయితే మనకు లేదో ఆ ఐటమ్ని మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని ఇక్కడ సెలెక్ట్ యాడ్ క్లాస్ సెలెక్టెడ్ అని చెప్పేసి మనం రాయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే. సో మనం మొత్తం డాక్యుమెంట్ అంతా మనం రాయాల్సిన అవసరం ఏం లేదు. ఇప్పుడు జేక్యూరీ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక క్వైరీ రాస్తున్నాం. ఎలాంటి క్వైరీ అంటే సో ఒక ఐటమ్ దాంట్లో లేదు అని చూపించడానికి మనము రెడ్ కలర్లో ఆ ఐటమ్ని పెడుతున్నాం. ఓకే. సో రెడ్ కలర్లో మనము ఆ ఐటమ్ని పెట్టడం జరుగుతుంది. సో అలా రెడ్ కలర్లో యూజ్ చేయాలి అని అంటే వెంటనే మనము జేక్యూరీ డాక్యుమెంట్ డాట్ రెడీ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది జస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఒకటి మనము హెడ్లో మెన్షన్ చేసి సో కావాల్సినట్టు క్యూరీ ప్రాసెస్. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు ఒక లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్లో ఒక లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్ లేదు, దానికి ఒక కలర్ పెట్టేసి ఆ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్ లేదు. ఇప్పుడు ఆన్లైన్ ప్రాసెస్లో ఫుడ్ ఆర్డరింగ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు అందరూ, ఆ ఫుడ్ ఆర్డరింగ్ అనేది చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఒక ఐటమ్ సడన్గా అయిపోయింది. సో అయిపోతే మనం ఏం చేస్తాము, ఐటమ్ లేదు అని చెప్తాం. సో లేదు అని చెప్తే ఆన్లైన్లో సో అది మనకు అవైలబిలిటీలో ఉన్నట్టే మనకు చూపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆన్లైన్లో అవైలబిలిటీలో ఉన్నట్టే మనకు చూపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. అవైలబిలిటీలో ఉన్నట్లు చూపిస్తే సో కస్టమర్ కెన్ యాక్సెస్ దట్ వన్. సో ఆ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్ని కస్టమర్ యాక్సెస్ చేశాడు కంపల్సరీ. సో అలా యాక్సెస్ చేయకోకుండా సో మనము రెడ్ కలర్లో మనము యూజ్ చేస్తే సో ఆ ఐటమ్ అనేది లేదు. మనము ఒక పారాగ్రాఫ్లో ఒక లైన్ కూడా పెట్టొచ్చు. సో those that is observed in the red color that items are going to be not present in the particular list of elements అని చెప్పేసి మనం ఒక మెసేజ్ కూడా మనం పాస్ ఆన్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఆ మెసేజ్ పెట్టేసి సో ఏవైతే రెడ్ కలర్లో ఉన్నాయో ఆ ఐటమ్స్ మా దాంట్లో ఆర్డరింగ్లో ఆన్లైన్ ఆర్డరింగ్ ప్రాసెస్లో మనకు లేవు అని వెంటనే చెప్పడానికి మనము ఇలా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు. సో దాంట్లో మనం యూజ్ చేస్తున్నది ఏంటి అంటే లిస్ట్. సో మనం యూజ్ చేస్తున్నది ఏంటంటే లిస్ట్ అండ్ ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ వన్ యాడ్ క్లాస్ సెలెక్టెడ్. సో ఇలా మనము జస్ట్ మనం రాయాల్సినది ఏంటి అంటే స్క్రిప్ట్లో డాక్యుమెంట్ డాట్ రెడీ ఫంక్షన్ లిస్ట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 2 3. సో ఈ లిస్ట్లో మనం ఏదో ఒక లిస్ట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని పర్టికులర్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఐటమ్ అనేది మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాక దానికి యాడ్ క్లాస్ అనేది యూజ్ చేసి సో మనం ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే కలర్ రెడ్ అనేది యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. కలర్ రెడ్ స్టైల్లో ఏం యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, కలర్ రెడ్ అనేది. సో ఇందాక మనం చూసిన అవుట్పుట్లో లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 3 అనేది మనకు రెడ్ కలర్లో కనిపించింది. ఒకవేళ అది మనకు మరీ బిగిన్ అయింది అనుకోండి, బిగిన్ అయితే సో మనము దాన్ని తీసేయాలనుకున్నా కూడా ఇక్కడ ఈజీగా మనము ఆ ఐటమ్ని ప్రజెంట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఆ ఐటమ్ ప్రజెంట్ అయింది. సో ఇంకొక ఐటమ్ మనకు పర్టికులర్ ఐటమ్ లేదు అని చెప్పేసి సో మనం లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 2 అనేది మనం పెట్టచ్చు. ఓకే. సో లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ దట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1 అని చెప్పేసి పెట్టినాం కదా, అది లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 2 అనేది ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. సో మనము ఒకవేళ ఆ ఐటమ్ మరీ కన్సిడర్ లేకి వచ్చింది, నా ఐటమ్ మరీ ప్రిపేర్ అవుతా ఉంది అని చెప్పేసి ఉంటే సో ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ మనం ఎలాగైతే 2 తీసేసినాం, 2 తీసేసి ఇది పెట్టినాం. 3 లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 3 అనేది మనము తీసేసి లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 2 అనేది లేదు అని చెప్పేసి మనం పెట్టడం జరిగింది. ఓకే. సో ఇలా మనము డిఫరెంట్ ఐటమ్స్ అనేటివి మనము సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 1 అనేది లేదనుకోండి, ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ 0. ఓకే. సో ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ 0 అని యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు. లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 2 లేదనుకోండి, ఇప్పుడు ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ 1 అని యూజ్ చేసినాం. ఒకవేళ లిస్ట్ ఐటమ్ 3 లేదనుకోండి, మనము ఈక్వల్ టు 2 అని యూజ్ చేస్తే సో ఏ ఐటమ్ అయితే మనకు లిస్ట్లో కనిపించదో ఆ లిస్ట్లో ఉన్న ఐటమ్ని మనము రెడ్ కలర్లో మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు ఆన్లైన్ ప్రాసెస్లో సో ఒక లిస్ట్లో ఐటెంలో అది రెడ్ కలర్లో కనిపిస్తుంది అంటే ఆ ఐటమ్ అన్అవైలబుల్ అని అర్థం. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్అవైలబుల్, ద పర్టికులర్ ఐటమ్ ఈస్ అన్అవైలబుల్ అని చెప్పేసి మనం చెప్పొచ్చు. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ద లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఐటమ్స్. List of items. So here, so by using the equivalence method, okay, so so we are going to use the equivalence index method as below. సో ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఇండెక్స్ మెథడ్ ని మనం లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ లో మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూ మనకి 0 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, 0 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతూ సో లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ అనేటివి మనము తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూ. సో మనకు ఆల్రెడీ ముందే తెలుసు అరే అనేది స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 అనేది మనకు తెలుసు కాబట్టి సో ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూ కూడా ఇట్ ఈస్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ 0 తో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. And it is going to increase whenever we are going to increase the list of elements ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతాయో సో ఇది కూడా మనకు ఇంక్రీజ్ కావడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ అబౌట్ today's process, today's class. So equivalence index method, and this is the example for the equivalence index method, and we are also got the result, and we are also executed the particular result. Okay, so here, so this about finding elements by index. So first of all, we considered a simple document, and after that, by using the equivalence method, so we gone through with the particular program, and we have the particular output, and we are executed this particular program also. So this is the output. So in the next class, we discuss about next topic. Okay.